If you're looking for a yummy, delicious turkey for Thanksgiving this year, this one right here is it. The flavor was phenomenal, but the turkey breast was so juicy and had tons of flavor. I mean, come on, it doesn't get any juicier than that. The turkey that I'm going to be using is injected with a brining solution, so you do not have to brine this type of turkey. All you have to do is take it out of the freezer and let it defrost in your refrigerator for 4 to 5 days. Now you want to open up your turkey. You want to make sure you take out that little thermometer that's in the breast. You don't need that. We're going to be using thermometer probes. Also take out anything that you're not going to be using, like this little plastic thing here, along with the neck bone and the gizzards. Now the neck bone and some of the other parts of the turkey you can use to make a turkey broth, which is really good because you can use that to make gravy. Go ahead and trim off that tail. We're not going to be using that. You can use that for broth also. Using some shears or some garden cutters, I actually bought these garden cutters. They work really good to cut against bone. We will be spatchcocking our turkey, so we're going to go ahead and slice down the backbone to see where we're going to be needing to cut. And you can actually cut some of this, using your knife, but for those big thick bones, turkey is a little bit thicker than chicken, so there's going to be some bones that you'll need to cut with your shears. So use your knife just to kind of guide you through your backbone, and then just little by little, just cut and remove as much as you need until you get the backbone completely off. Now we'll need to break the bone right there in the breastplate. Now if you have a meat cleaver, that is a little bit easier. I do not have a meat cleaver, so I just kind of have to roughneck this and actually get my blade in there and just smash it through. Actually, if you cut it at an angle and 2 times, you'll be able to spread it out pretty good. Now just trim any excess skin or unwanted parts from your turkey, and then just get it ready to start seasoning. Now the seasonings that I'm using is Imperial Valley Grill Society's Chicken Rub and Rattler's Bite. These are 2 phenomenal rubs, and I think in a combination they'll have a nice flavor, in which it really did. So all we're gonna do is just season up the bottom side, and the same thing on the other side. You wanna make sure you get a good coating of both of those rubs. And let me tell you, this flavor combination was nice. That Rattler's Bite has a nice little spice to it, but it's not spicy at all. Now on the skin part, I did add a little bit of oil just to kind of tack it up a little bit, and then just gave it a nice coating. But the flavors on these seasonings are phenomenal. Her sodium levels are on point, and you can put a nice amount on there and it won't be over salted. Now for our final step, just fold the wings underneath the breastplate. That way we can get the turkey ready for the smoker. I'll be using my Pit Boss Austin XL pellet grill, but you can use this. You can do this on pretty much any pellet grill. So, but the temperature we're going to be setting it today is at 300 degrees. So get your pellet grill on and let that first initial burn of those pellets get started. And once they catch flame, it throws out all that bad smoke that's coming out from your pellet grill. So once all that bad smoke's cleared out, go ahead and close it up and let it come to temp. Once the grill has come to temperature, now we're going to be placing our turkey into the pellet grill. Now, my Austin XL is actually a little bit cooler. It's more towards that temperature that I set the grill to on the left side. So I'll be placing the breast on that side, so that way I can have the thigh meat more towards the middle, because it is a little bit hotter right underneath the thing. So all we're going to be doing is adding in a probe in the thickest part of the breast and let it cook. Now after about 2 hours, I went ahead and basted a little bit of a mixture of butter, rosemary, thyme, and garlic over it. This added a nice aroma to it. I'll actually leave everything in the description of the video, so that way you can know what exactly I put into the butter mixture. It had a nice flavor, and it actually crisped up the skin really nice. Now this cook actually took about 4 hours, but we're going by temperature, not by time. Now I waited until the breast hit about 160 degrees, and then I pulled it off and let it rest, and it actually cooked through. But the thigh area, those were running about like 190. There was one spot on the leg that it was like about 200 degrees, but 160 degrees, pulled it and let it rest for about 20 minutes. But I gotta tell you, that color on that turkey and the flavor was just phenomenal. Now the breast area, it was like a brine turkey. It was like if I brined it. So the injected turkeys that you can get from the stores actually provide a lot of juices. Now I do have to say, I was actually impressed with the injected turkey. I've never had one of these. I've always just either injected a turkey or brined it. But this turkey breast was fully cooked. It had tons of juices. It was like if I brined it, and it had some really good flavor. I was really impressed. It was tender, it was juicy, it was just some good stuff. This turkey came out fantastic. The breast is perfectly juicy and tender. Some really good stuff. My favorite part is the wings, the turkey wings. Cheers, y'all. That's phenomenal. That right there is hands down a perfect bite. Perfectly seasoned, delicious flavor. But definitely you guys need to check out Imperial Valley Grill Society. Their seasonings are on point. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. That way you can see future videos just like this. Now I have these recipes, they're really good. Just try them out. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.